Hello everyone. So in this video we'll discuss calculation of PC. Already I have sent 3 videos. This is the fourth video. So calculate PC purchase consideration. Total asset at book value is rupees 5 lakh. Because they have given the book value of asset is how much? 5 lakh. And assets taken over at 10% less than the book value. That means the book value is 5 lakh and they're taking over at 4 lakh 50,000. 5 lakh into 10%, it will be 50,000. 5 lakh minus 50,000 will get 4 lakh 50,000. And total liability is how much? 2 lakh. Total liability is 2 lakh. And liability is not taken over is 50,000. Please remember, see, out of 2 lakh, they are not taking over 50,000, but that means they will be taking over 1 lakh 50,000. 2 lakh minus 50, so 1 lakh 50,000. Now, liquidation expenses of rupees 55,000 are to be borne by the purchasing company. Now, please remember, this is nothing but net asset method, because this is nothing but net asset method. Why? In the sense, because they have not given any payment details and lump sum amount is not given in the question. What they have given assets taken over and liabilities taken over. So please remember, this is nothing but net asset method. What you are supposed to do: assets taken over 4 lakh 50. See, 5 lakh is a book value. They will be taking over at less than 10%. So 4 lakh 50 minus 1 lakh 50. So calculation of PC: assets taken over 5 lakh minus 10%, 4 lakh 50, and liabilities taken over 2 lakh minus 50. See, they are not taking over 50,000. So we need to minus, then we'll get 1 lakh 50,000. The total amount will be how much? 3 lakh. Next, we have one more question. Which is similar to the same question number 3. Calculate the purchase consideration from the following: value of assets as per balance sheet 25 lakh 12,750, and agreed value of, see, out of 25 lakh 12,750, they will be taking over only 18 lakh 21,570, and liabilities as per balance sheet is 3 lakh 21,570, and they are not taken over. Liabilities not taken over is 27,570. That means they have taken over 3 lakh. 3 lakh 21,570 minus 21,570. If you do, we will get 3 lakh. Now look at the answer. So assets taken over, how much? 18 lakh 21,570, and liabilities 3 lakh 21,570 minus 21,570. So we'll get 3 lakh. And the PC will be how much? 15 lakh 21,570. Next, we have one more question. Calculation of purchase consideration under net asset method. We'll see. The balance sheet of A Limited and B Limited as on 31st March 2010 are given below. So liabilities of A Limited, B Limited, they have given. Share capital, we have 2 lakh, 1 lakh 80,000. General reserve 37,500. Okay. Next, we have profit and loss account 19,000 nil, and center creditors 36 60,000. Total it will be 2 lakh 92,500 and 2 lakh 40,000. And we look into the asset side. Premises 60 nil, goodwill nil 60. Next, what we have? Sundry debtors 40 80, stock 1 lakh 50 45, bank 42,500 37,500, and P&L account we have 37,500. Total it will be 2 lakh 82,500 and 2 lakh 40. Now, see, there are two companies, A and B. A new company, that is AB Company Limited, was formed to take over the two business in entirely. That means entirely means they will be taking over all assets and liabilities. Please remember, so share capital is a capital, general reserve is a capital, profit and loss account will come under capital, correct? No? So we have only one liability and we have all assets, but P&L account is a fictitious asset, should not take. P&L account is a fictitious asset, should not take, okay, under asset side. Now, so was formed to take over the business of all liability, and what they've given: A Limited premises to be valued at rupees 75,000. Look at the A Limited premises. What is the premises value we have? It is 60,000. The market value will be how much? 75,000. And sundry debtors are to be taken over at 90%. See, sundry debtors, what is the sundry debtors we have in what is it? A Limited 40,000 we have. So 40,000 into 90%, we will get 36,000. And stock at, instead of 1 lakh 50, you have to take, look at the given market value 1 lakh 57,500. And B Limited, goodwill was 60,000. So goodwill is 60,000. So they will be taking over at 75,000. You have to take always market value. Please remember, whenever your goodwill to be taken over at 80,000. I'm sorry. The mark, what is it? Book value is 60, but agreed value is how much? 80,000. Debtor value was 80,000, but they will be taking over at 75,000. And stock, look at the stock value. We have 45,000, but they will be taking for how much? 37,500. So calculate purchase consideration. Now, see, you might get confusion here. How to identify whether it's a net asset method or net payment method? I've told you, see, if they give full payment details, look at here. I'll show the, see, if they give assets information without giving any, I mean, they'll give you mode of payment, but they'll give insufficient information. They'll not give you full information. They'll give only partial information. So look at question now, which I've already done in the previous video. Good question. But see here, they have given full information. They have given full information regarding payment to preference shareholders and equal shareholders. Then it is net payment method. But in this case, look at the question now. Question number 4. They have given only, sorry, question number 5. They have given only assets information. They have not given any payment information, discharge of PC. Now, this is nothing but net asset method. Calculation of PC. Premises book value was 60,000. So the market value will be, sorry, book value is 60,000. The market value will be 75,000. And we don't have any premises in B Limited. Goodwill, we don't have any goodwill in A Limited. And in B Limited, the book value was 60,000, but the market value is how much? 80,000. Look at here. And the sundry debtors, see, we had 40,000. Out of that, 90%, they will be taken over at 90%. Look at the balance sheet if you have doubt. So the book value is how much? 40,000. So 90% in the sense 36,000. You have to take 36,000. And what is it? A Limited. Look at A Limited. Stock was, I think, 1,50,000. Now they will be taking over at 1,57,000. Yeah, stock was 1,50,000. They will be taking over at 1,57,500. And bank, they have not given any adjustment. So you have to take the same 42,500. When we go to B Limited, sundry debtors was, yeah, look at this. Sundry debtor was 45,000. Okay, debtors was 80,000. Now they will be taking over at 75,000. Okay, 75,000. And the stock was, what is it? 45,000. Stock is 45,000. So here we have 37,500. So, and cash in bank, we have 37,500. You need to take 37,500. You should not take fictitious asset. I've told you, fictitious asset should not be taken. It should be taken while preparing equity shareholders account. While preparing equity shareholders account. Now, if you take, we'll get, look at here, 3,11,000 and 2,30,000. And we have only one liability, that is Creditas. Okay. The amount is how much? 36,000 and 60,000. If you write the same amount and if you calculate, then the PC will be how much? 2,75,000 and 1,70,000. See here under net payment, net asset method, they are not given discharge of PC. Then you don't have to worry. When it comes to a 6 months, I mean, when they ask us to calculate incorporation entries or closing entries, they might ask us to discharge of PC. But in this question, they have not given any information regarding discharge of PC. So the PC will be 2,75,000, 1,70,000. So these questions are very, very important for calculation of PC. Okay, thank you.